Hi, I'm Sally Black, and my son is Michael Black, who took all these pictures. The last time I spoke to Michael, he was in Greece, where he was developing pictures to go to Paris to sell his photographs. And a week before he went to Paris, he took a motorbike out to a party, and it was late at night, and he, instead of going right, he went straight into some marble steps and hit his head right at the right spot that created an occipital hemorrhage. Actually, I had just spoken to Michael 2 hours before that. Or when we saw Michael, he had actually was on a ventilator, and we were told he was brain dead. So this whole thing was just so traumatic for me. I decided I was going to get myself very busy, and I started scanning all the negatives that Michael had left behind. That took me almost a year because a lot of the negatives were damaged, and I had to fix that. I tried not to do that too much because Michael was very picky about analog photography and did not want them photoshopped. So I did as little photoshopping as I could just to clean it up. Then I just went from there to showing the photographs at a little place called North Columbia Schoolhouse, and then the Ridge Cafe, and now they're in the Flower Garden in Auburn, and also here at the Center for the Arts in Grass Valley. And I hope everyone who can come will come, because actually viewing them here is a pretty special experience. The photos were taken mostly in the high Himalaya, in a place called Leh Ladakh, which is just above Nepal, in the Kashmir area of India. They were also taken in Pushkar and Rajasthan and Jaipur, which is more of a desert northern India area, where Michael, that was kind of his place where he stayed, where he met the photographer that taught him the skill of analog photography. And he was there 5 years in a row, actually going up and down the Himalaya. And if you look at a map and see where Leh Ladakh is compared to Pushkar, that journey was taken by motorcycle, Royal Enfield, which is well known in India. It's an English motorcycle, up and down the Himalaya, stopping along the way at rivers, at waterfalls. I think my favorite photos, and I believe probably Michael's too, are the horses that he took, and also the people, the black and whites of the horses and the people, which is where he was at that time, were in remote villages and areas of the Himalaya that most people have never seen. And you can feel it when you look at the picture that they're just special. Michael took off one day to find very remote villages, and that's where these black and white pictures of the people were taken. They're just really sweet. It just shows the people working, or doing shepherd work, or shepherding, horses running. It was like magical, I have to say. Grief is something that is very strange to experience. Unless you've experienced deep grief, and it's actually, someone said recently, it puts you in an altered state, and that's a really good way to explain it. You don't know you're even in it until you get out of it, and then you realize that, wow, I'm feeling a little better. And that's what these pictures have done for me. I'll do this as much as I possibly can, because I really like to share Michael's work. And it just is very heartfelt to me to continue doing this. It really helps with the grief, too, that I've experienced over this last year, year and a half now. it has helped me a lot to just embrace that he's not coming back. But here are all his beautiful pictures.